Now, senior counsel Paul Muite has urged a three-judge High Court bench to sentence President William Ruto, Attorney General Dorcas Oduor, and the head of public service Felix Koskei for 2 years over contempt of court. Appearing before Justices Roslyn Aburili, John Chigiti, and Bahati Mwamuye on Monday, Muite, representing petitioners Calvin Omondi and Boniface Mwangi, accused the three top state officials of deliberately defying a court order that halted the gazettement of 7 newly nominated IEBC commissioners. Grace Nganga with the details.
Appearing before Justices Roslyn Aburili, John Chigiti, and Bahati Mwamuye on Monday, Muite, who is representing 2 petitioners challenging the appointment of the 7 nominees, insisted that the trio's action constituted a blatant and deliberate violation of judicial authority, which he argued severely undermines the rule of law.
It is our submission that this gazettement constitutes contempt of the orders of this honorable court. And my Lord, it is the judges of this court who constitute the last guardrails in a democratic state against sliding back.
He emphasized that the Attorney General was present in court when the order was issued and argued that the AG's knowledge should be imputed to the President, making him equally culpable.
Service on the Attorney General is service to the President of the Republic of Kenya.
The petitioners argue that the nomination process lacked transparency and constitutional integrity and allege that the executive manipulated the selection panel to install politically aligned individuals into the electoral body. The orders in question were issued on May 28, 2025 by Justice Lawrence Mugambi, who directed the suspension of any further steps towards the formal appointment of the IEBC nominees, though he allowed parliamentary vetting to proceed. Justice Mugambi, in his ruling, ordered the suspension of any further steps towards the installation of the 7 nominees, though he gave a note to Parliament to continue with the vetting. However, despite this directive, a government gazette notice dated June 10th confirmed the appointment of the 7 commissioners, which Muite termed a flagrant and intentional violation of judicial authority. He cited page 274 of a supplementary affidavit that includes the gazettement notice and insisted the contempt was neither accidental nor based on oversight, but a willful act, urging the court to impose the maximum penalty of 2 years imprisonment. The petitioners Omondi and Mwangi want the appointment of the commissioners nullified and fresh nominations conducted in strict adherence to the Constitution. They say selection panel lacked independence and transparency. Justice Aburili, speaking for the bench, said the court will not issue an immediate ruling, but will deliberate on the legal and factual matters presented before making a decision on the contempt allegations. Chief Justice Martha Koome is yet to swear in the new IEBC team and has remained silent on the controversy, a move legal analysts say could invite further court action and deepen the electoral crisis. The country has been without a fully constituted electoral commission since the retirement of Afula Chebukati's team in 2022, leaving a critical gap in the country's electoral infrastructure. Grace Nganga, KTN.
Just ahead, Nakuru Shoka